We finally have a legit leak for the first expansion coming to Forza Horizon 5, and I feel like it's going to have a lot of mixed opinions, especially if you played Horizon 3. A tweet this morning from user Okami13 shows that Steam accidentally went ahead and posted what the first expansion is from the premium add-ons bundle. This image has since been removed on Steam, but luckily the tweet also includes a web archive link to what the page looked like before it was taken down. Well, to those of you that guessed the Hot Wheels expansion, you're actually correct. As you can see from the page, we're getting another Hot Wheels DLC coming to Horizon, which of course is going to have a lot of both positive and negative opinions. If you could do me a massive favor and drop a like rating on this video to help get the news out there, and sub if you're new. Jumping straight into what we can see from the image, there are two new Hot Wheels cars that will be coming with this expansion. I'm not entirely sure what the models are, to be exact. I don't really keep up with all the different Hot Wheels cars that come out nowadays, but both of them look pretty cool. There will likely be more than just two new cars with this DLC, which is even better. Maybe some from the Legends DLC car pack that was released in Horizon 4. Not a lot of people really picked that up because it was like £8 or £9 that you had to spend, and it also released very late into Horizon 4's lifespan. As well as new Hot Wheels cars, we'll more than likely also get a couple of brand new cars in general. As with Horizon 3, we've got the Pagani Zonda R. As for the rest of the image, you already know that this expansion is going to be on an absolutely huge scale, considering how big the base map is for Horizon 5. It still looks to be a Mexico setting for the map, with 4 different kinds of mountains and cliffs in the preview, a lake close by to some kind of jungle setting, and if you look closely just under the main loop, there's some kind of waterfall or ravine between the track and land, completely separating it. Gameplay wise, we know nothing as of yet, but to those that played the Hot Wheels expansion that released on Forza Horizon 3, it will likely play very similar to that, just more updated. As for features, we're going to have a larger map, hopefully at least double the size of Surfer's Paradise. Lots of track elements such as loops, corkscrews, jumps, and potentially even new pieces will also be coming with this DLC. As in the main map for Horizon 5, biomes will more than likely also feature within this Hot Wheels update, hopefully adding other features such as a underwater tunnel, or maybe even the ability to drive through a volcano would be sweet. And don't worry, to those of you that like the T-Rex in Horizon 3, I'm sure that will definitely make a return and feature somewhere on the map. Now I'm throwing this one out there, but there's also a very slight chance that Nitro could also be a part of this add-on. Seeing as it's relevant in Hot Wheels as a whole, having NOS would be absolutely huge to feature and completely differentiate this from the previous DLC. Of course, within the game, we'll already have speed boosts as part of the track pieces, but even if we have certain events that only feature Nitros, would be great. And this isn't the first time that NOS will feature in a Horizon game, as we actually had this before in Forza Horizon 2's Fast and Furious DLC, and it actually worked really well. And ever since then, I've always had it in the back of my mind that it was just such a waste to use it once and never use it again. Like, what is the point in having such an important feature like that within Forza's game and then just completely bin it off? So fingers crossed we see something like Nitros return with this DLC. Overall, I'm completely fine with this Hot Wheels DLC being a thing, but I do also understand the issues that people have been mentioning. Jumping straight into the pros and cons of this being a thing, people that have already played Horizon 3 back in 2017 would have likely also played the Hot Wheels expansion that released as the second DLC for that game. A lot of you would have loved that expansion as well, but seeing it pretty much return again doesn't sit right with you. We want something new, fresh, and not seen before, not recycled content that's been in a previous game and likely only done well as a one-hit thing. Having that, along with the LEGO expansion for Horizon 4, a lot of players also thought that we might have a Minecraft expansion for Horizon 5. I'm not entirely sure how that would have worked, but at least it would have been something different instead of something we've already had. And I may be speaking too early for this, but hey, we could potentially see a Minecraft expansion for the second one. This also surprised me, as not only have we had this before, but there is also a separate Hot Wheels game that released in September 2021 called Hot Wheels Unleashed. This game was actually so much fun as it felt like a true Hot Wheels experience. The setting for that game was toy car scale, with obviously lots of interchangeable pieces, different environments, and so on, whereas Horizon 5's will pretty much be the same thing, but with giant track pieces like in Horizon 3. If anything, this will hurt Hot Wheels Unleashed, as as they are still releasing content for that game, but more players will have access to Horizon 5 as it's a much bigger release, so it'll be more inclined to try out the experience on Horizon 5 instead of Unleashed. Moving on to the positives, as said before, we've had a very similar DLC with Horizon 3, but not a lot of the current player base would have experienced the Hot Wheels expansion, as that game, with all of its content, was delisted for sale in 2020. Having it make a return will be great for new players to experience something that was probably the best expansion in the Horizon series to date. The inspiration for this happening will have a lot to do with the event lab in Horizon 5. It's such a huge part of the game, and seeing all of the awesome creations and projects players have made so far definitely helped in the process of making this. Of course, both expansions for Horizon 5 would have more than likely been planned way before the game was released, but with how well Event Lab has done, it gives them all the more reason to release something like Hot Wheels again. And there we go, the first expansion coming to Forza Horizon 5. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and be sure to keep an eye out as Playground Games will speak about this very soon, along with a full trailer and details. I'll also have a video covering this as soon as it's all released. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon with another video. Until then, take care.